Welcome to my channel, Connection of Lives and Interests. This is Sharon coming to you with a pop-up live. And I believe that I am live. I'm alive. I don't know if I'm live. So as far as I can tell that I'm still practicing and learning how to do live streams. Is Saturday. It says upcoming on my other phone, so I don't understand. Waiting for Connection of Lives and Interests to join. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's hold on. I'll be glad when I have this down pat. I believe the red means that it's live, but I don't understand why it's not coming up on my other phone. Hope y'all are having a good Saturday. It is cloudy and rainy here because of all the storms that are out there. Mr. Thumbs Up is working on his Chevy. And this is not showing that I'm live. Oh, wait. It is now. Okay. Yay. Okay. Okay, I can't have two sounds on. No. Okay. Woo. Hey, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you for being here. I just made two short videos. One where I was trying to figure out how to make mods, and I was frustrated because I was able to. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? It's cloudy here. I was trying to figure out how to make mods. I can only do it on my laptop. I finally got to the area right away, but then I couldn't figure out how to make somebody a mod. So I type in your name with @ and then without the @. Thank you. I'm still learning. I think I'll be learning every day I wake up. And it's full determination too. So I got a lot done. I'm gonna turn on my light pad. You must be getting the same weather as we are here in South Carolina. Aren't you getting cloudy, rainy weather on and off? Thank you for joining. Let me share you out. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm getting better at doing the pop-up lives. So I guess it's about time I start scheduling them. So I have this area. Let's see if it's showing up. I don't know if I have it back far enough to show my diamond painting. So yeah, I'm here and I'll be diamond painting here. So I'm going to do, I guess, ends. I'm going to bring my containers over closer. Are you diamond painting today? Yes, Rain here. I want to do a D. You know why? Because there's a D in the last row I did, and it was all by itself. Hey, Foxy the cat. Thank you for being here joining. Happy Saturday to you, too. How are you doing? Miss Southern Belle and I are having cloudy, rainy weather. She's in Georgia and I'm in South Carolina. We're neighbors. So I'm going to do a D because there was a lonely D that I didn't finish in the last row. She says, Foxy Cat says hello to Miss Southern Belle. I'm just noticing people are doing the MSB. Is that something a lot of people have been doing? I guess I'll do some D's. There are some D's, so I'll dump some D's out. How are the cats in the cat world of Foxy the cat doing? Mr. Thumbs Up is working out in the garage. If any of you know my channel and have watched a good bit, then you know that he has a 55 Chevy that he's working on, doing mega amounts of projects. Thank you for sharing out links, Miss Southern Belle. I really appreciate it. I still have to, I started to put, see, Foxy the cat says the kittens are good, thank you, and currently sleeping. Oh, so cute. So Mr. Thumbs Up did a video, but we haven't posted it yet because we have like over 30, 55 Chevy videos to post because I tried to alternate what I share. Car videos, walking videos, diamond painting videos, live streams, channel shout outs, unboxings. You get the idea. So that I have something for everybody. In one video, I showed that he did his gas line. He painted it all nice and everything, not posted yet, mind you. And he went to put it in, and he said, well, so much for the painting job, it got all scratched up. So I thought that was funny. And then he decided not to even use that gas line. He went out and bought a different gas line, and he's having a heyday trying to finagle it into where it has to go. He decided to get the $60 one instead of the $148, something along that line. The other one is copper and it bends easier, and he's like, I can do it for cheaper. So he's out there working on it, and I'm supposed to help him at one point today, but I just checked on him, and he all I do is open the garage door and he just starts talking away. Hello to those that are joining in the side and haven't said hello or plan to. That's fine, because y'all are very much welcomed and appreciated, as well as those that are in the chat. So I open up the door to talk to him, and before I could get a word out, he goes on about, hey, Dan, happy Saturday to you too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. How are your fish doing? I appreciate all your channel shout outs that you share on your community post. If y'all don't know Dan, you got to check him out. He does wonderful, wonderful channel shout outs, sharing people's channels on his community posts. You just click on the link and go check them out. And you say hello and tell them that Dan sent you. Because a lot of us want to know where and how people found our channels, right? Hey, Brenda Davis, how are you? I've been enjoying your cards and things you've been sharing today, girl. You're doing a fantastic job. I hope you shared it on your YouTube channel as well. I haven't checked yet. I was busy trying to figure out how to make more moderators on my channel, and woohoo, I figured it out. It's, if you let a long time go in between, you tend, like my mom always says, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? And there's 7 watching and some in the chat. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you for sending and sharing all the links for everybody, Miss Southern Belle. You rock. I appreciate you. Let's all send hearts to Miss Southern Belle in the chat. Send her a trophy. She's a winner. She deserves a reward. And Miss Southern Belle saying hello to handsome Dan. Look out, she's after you, Dan. And she's saying hello to Brenda. Brenda and Foxy Cat are saying hello to each other. So I'm really tired today, but I am every day. I am on a normal person schedule, but back to Mr. Thumbs Up, one topic at a time. So he proceeds to tell me that it's going to take him 3 hours to get this stuff all bent and stuff. I said, all right, so do I have time to do a live stream? He said, oh yeah, I need to come in and eat lunch and stuff. So he goes, it'll be about 3 hours. Sarcastically, I'm sure it's not going to take that much. So Brenda is saying, thank you for dropping my link to Miss Southern Belle. So I'm supposed to help him, Mr. Thumbs Up, hold up the excess length of the fuel line. You know, did you all know, I'm learning about cars. Let me tell you, I'm learning about parts that I never thought I'd learned before. But do you know that a fuel line is like about this thin? That's the craziest thing. I never even thought about it before, but yep. So he's at the kitchen sink washing his hands. I think he's ready to take a break and eat some lunch. Is that right, Mr. Thumbs Up?
Yeah.
You got a cut? How bad? Oh, you got it cut. Oh, okay.
But 3/8. Mine is 5/16.
So the line he had, he's saying was 3/8, and the one he has now is 5/8?
5/16.
5/16.
Which is smaller than 3/8.
That's not good. You didn't know that before? It didn't tell you the measurements?
The existing line is different than the line I have.
I know, that's not good, right? I think it shouldn't be smaller.
What somebody else had.
Oh. So we'll keep you posted on the fuel line all and see how that works. I know, right, Foxy Cat? Who would know that a fuel line is so tiny? I would think that, you know, with the power of the engines, that it would have to be bigger. Alrighty.
Only pumps with 3 PSI.
3 PSI? Wow. Right.
6.
Y'all know how fast 3 PSI is, right? That's how fast the gas is
Speed.
pumped.
Pressure.
It's a pressure, it's not a speed, y'all. Let's get me right. Let's get me right. So I think I'm done with the D's. There's not that many D's. Hey, Miss Southern Belle, you know what I learned recently? There's different terminologies for diamond paintings. Have you heard of, let's see, I always add an S when I meet one animal. Oh, okay. Cool, Brenda. Do you video on the cats and dogs? Miss Southern Belle wants to know. And Brenda says yes. Different in my playlist, a lot of good ones. Oh, any animal and playlist is going to be good. Miss Southern Belle, have you heard the terminology for diamond painting? Confetti? Have you heard of the word confetti? When it comes to diamond painting, I have been hearing it for a little bit. Excuse me. I see a lot of people diamond painting, sharing a lot of stuff, but when it comes to sharing the word confetti, nobody ever thinks to tell us what that means. And I came across a newbie channel that doesn't even have 200 YouTube family members. And she shared what the terminology for diamond painting confetti is. Now I'm giving you time to answer that question, because I do know and have realized that sometimes I will ask too many questions. And then when you're all answering my questions, I don't know which one your answers go to. So I have to calm myself down. I am doing good, Foxy Cat. Thank you for asking. Miss Southern Belle says no. Well, let me tell you, Miss Southern Belle, you heard it here. So confetti is when you have a whole bunch of letters and numbers and symbols all in one little area or in different areas throughout the whole diamond painting canvas. If you have them all the same, a lot of them the same, there's another terminology for that. I'm not quite sure what it is. I want to say it's blocking, because it's all the same. I'll have to get back to you on that one. But when you have to keep switching back and forth with the different bags and colors and stuff, but in your case would be your piles, I would mess that up with your system. I have to do it this way with my containers and things all in alphabetical order or numbers or whatever, and my symbols are all in a separate one. And the reason why I'm doing a diamond painting live stream today is because I haven't done one on a Saturday, and I haven't done one in the afternoon. I have been doing them usually late at night when Mr. Thumbs Up is sleeping, or when he's in the morning when he's working out in the garage on his car. But now I'm doing it in the afternoon when he was working on his car, but now he's going to be eating. So I don't know what though diamond painting confetti means do tell. Yeah, it just means like if you have to do a lot of switching with your symbols, numbers, and letters in areas, that is confetti. And if somebody says, oh, this diamond painting is full of confetti, that means that the whole thing is all confetti, where you have to keep switching colors all the time, or it's several confetti places throughout. Now, this one does have some confetti, like right now, this area, for instance, for a confetti area, I have 1s, 7s, A's, M's, R's, E's, stars, hourglass, U-turn, so, and Z's, T's, plus signs, and dots. So all of those different ones are all in this little area. So this would be considered a confetti area. Whereas when I first started my diamond painting, they were all J's, purple colors, because like my shirt is all purple. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm getting my drills to behave. So I gotta figure out where I'm at. Okay, so for instance, do you see these flowers right here? These are flowers on the wall. You may not be able to make it out right now, but this is going to be a whole bunch of confetti because it's all different colors. Whereas my purple shirt right here was all one color drill. So that's not a confetti. Brenda Davis, thank you so much. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, what do they call those? See, I'm so, I know what it's called. The money thing, it's called, help me, Miss Southern Belle. I know what it is. I just can't remember. Super chat. Yes. Brenda, thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate that. You are so awesome. I'm going to be giving you a channel shout out for your channel, showing your About Me section and your community posts and your shorts and your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm going to still be doing that for Miss Southern Belle because she gave me a super chat too, one of the last live streams. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So do you understand now, Miss Southern Belle, that this is not a confetti area and it's a large area? So I absolutely love that. Same thing with my son's shirt. That was all solid. Mr. Thumb's shirt is all solid. My daughter's shirt, but there's some shading, of course. So there will be a little bit of confetti, but like up here, it's going to really be confetti. So I hope you understand that. Thank you. Hugs to you too. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you, if you're on Facebook, that you connect with each other too. Brenda Davis is on Facebook, and I'm going to tell you what. She shared her fall cards. I've seen a lot of creating of cards, but what she did with all the different colors and patterns, it's just such a variety, but it's not busy. It's just right. It is so gorgeous. I would absolutely positively love to have it done in a diamond painting. It is so pretty. And I'm waiting for the day that YouTube allows us to drop pictures. Wouldn't y'all be able to like drop pictures of things that I would like you to share or somebody else wants you to share? Like your diamond painting or your cards that you've made? I think I need to put a request in for that. So Mr. Thumbs Up is in the kitchen using the microwave, so that's what that noise is. You know, what's your favorite feature that YouTube has created for us to do? I'm trying to think myself, but I have to say that my absolute all-time feature would be is if they allow the picture sharing on YouTube. I just think that is a much needed one. And I know we can share them on our community post. Excuse me, but I'm talking about, this is my new voice, y'all. My airway and vocal cords are aging. I never thought about it before, but you know, you hear them, you know, older people, they sound like this or whatever, and I'm already trying to get there. What? I'm not picking on people. I'm just pointing out that I just realized that our voices, I never thought about it when I hear people talk. You can just decipher if they're of the older generation or not. And clearly I'm getting there, but for me, it's sounding like I'm hoarse, of course. Oh, yes. Brenda, I didn't like them. I loved them. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And I say that you should even try to sell some. I think they would sell like hotcakes. And Miss Southern Belle, you like diamond painting so much. Have you ever considered maybe trying to sell some that are done? I have so many diamond paintings to do, but I want to do them for gifts. But eventually, I would like to sell my diamond paintings that are finished and sell my painting pours. If y'all don't know, I have a playlist of my painting pours. I was doing that early on when I first started my channel, and doing painting pours are so much fun. And Miss Southern Belle used to make tie-dye t-shirts, and that's when I first came to know her channel, was when she kept making the tie-dye t-shirts. Looks like the chat's not moving. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you've given me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. What are y'all up to today? Brenda, you're making those cards today and making more? And Miss Southern Belle, you doing your diamond painting today? You're working on the cancer stuff? Miss Southern Belle does cancer awareness. See how fast diamond painting goes when you're either doing a live stream, a video, or you're listening. Last night, I used my phone so much yesterday that they died on me. And Nona Grace, hi, how are you? Welcome. How's your Saturday going? I finally made Miss Nona Grace Miss Southern Belle, a mod, so she's dropping everybody's links. She says, no, I'm giving mine away to people I love and care about. Aw. And Nona Grace, Miss Southern Belle just dropped your link so people can check you out as well. Thank you for that, Miss Southern Belle. I'm going to be shouting out everybody that comes to my live streams. So, Miss Southern Belle, you were at one of my live streams the other night. There was a different person. I don't know if his name was Jason or not. I have to go back and see if the chat has showed up. How long do you know that it takes for a chat from a live stream to show up for the creator to see the people that were in the chat? Because I started to put all your links that came to my live stream in my community post, but then I couldn't figure out what one channel was, and I didn't want to leave them out, so I ended up deleting it, and I'm hoping that I can see my live chat soon. I haven't checked today. I thought I only took one day. So Nona Grace, thank you. Miss Southern Belle, and Brenda has said hello to you, Miss Nona Grace. And Miss Southern Belle said, I am fixing to go to the lady's house in a few minutes. Awesome. Is she the one that you're giving some of your cancer things to? Yes, Brenda, I agree. Miss Southern Belle is awesome. She's awesome sauce. They need a sauce named Miss Southern Belle. That's an N. I can't put an M on an N. Well, I can, but it's not right. So I did not diamond paint at all yesterday. So I'm here trying to make up for time lost. Trying to figure out how high this goes. I think I got all my M's. I see a lot of N's, so I think I'll be switching to those. I haven't been walking either, which is not good. That's the N I'll do. So the M's are on the greenish side and the N's are on the tan side. So it would be a messed up color. You know what would be interesting is if they, and maybe they have them, I don't know. If they have diamond paintings that are not color coded and you could just do it whatever way you want. That would kind of be fun. It should be already up. Okay, thank you, Miss Southern Belle. I'll check. And Miss Southern Belle's thanking Brenda. And Nona Grace says, hello, sitting in the sun, and I don't see the chat at all. It's too bright, and I have to keep my eyes kind of shut. So hello to those in the chat. She says to say hello for you. So Nona Grace, I understand you're not able to see the chat. I've had that issue too, but you're able to type, or are you doing voice texting? And Brenda says, you're welcome, Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle says, yes, she's the lady I'm giving the cancer keychains to. That is awesome. I think I'm going to move this up so I can see it better. So now we're going to work on ends. I don't know what the longest is I've worked on my diamond paintings, but with breaks in between, I'm going to guess the longest I've done is 3 to 4 hours in one day. Because it's very addicting and relaxing, especially if you have repetitive symbols, numbers, and letters. You can just knock it out faster. I don't know what I'm going to do after this one. I have so many to choose from that I got from companies to advertise for. Speaking of advertising, okay, Nona Grace is doing voice texting and she can't see the chat, so I'll be reading everybody's comments as I always do. So for those that don't know, this is the picture that I'm doing for this custom diamond painting. And this is the company that I got it from. In any of my diamond painting videos, you can look in the description below and order your own custom diamond painting of pets or family members or whatever you want to do. And let me tell you, they make fantastic gifts. I have a friend here that lives an hour away. Her name's Tammy. Hi, Tammy, if you're watching. She got some to do for a gift for some family members for this fall. I don't know if it's a birthday gift or an anniversary gift, but they make wonderful gifts for all kinds of occasions. What's your channel about? Nona, so Brenda says to Nona Grace, what's your channel about? Nona Grace, would you like me to tell her? Trust me, Brenda, you will love her channel. She does videos every single day, pretty much, but just like any of us, even if we do videos every day, there are some times when things happen in life and we can't, or we go on vacation. I thought I saw a lot of ends. Okay, there we go. And then, of course, we can't really post videos depending on what kind of vacation we're on. And then when she was sick under the weather with shingles, I wondered what was going to happen to her channel with her videos not coming up. And lo and behold, her awesome husband, Jim, took the seat of Nona Grace every day she was absent and kept us posted on how she was doing and how he was doing with keeping up with things around the house and the farm. Okay, so Nona Grace says, I can tell you about whatever I feel like at the moment. Okay, so Brenda, Nona Grace does videos every day. There are always chats of some sort, and then she inserts all kinds of different video shares of things that have taken place around the house, on her land. When they travel, they've been traveling a lot. They love to share their travels and hotels that she stays at, or they stay at. Her husband's name is Jim, and he's always behind the camera helping her to remember things that she wants to share. I love it when they laugh together. She has chickens and roosters, of course. She collects eggs and shares how many eggs she gets daily. She shares feeding her chickens. She does gift unboxings and different things like that. She's doing hashtag small steps with Sharon. She's doing the walking around in her area and to different places, showing us where she's been and supporting other people's channels. She does channel shout outs. She reads cards and things that she gets. I loved it when they went to Florida and did all kinds of traveling. They went to the ocean and there was a whole bunch of sand art there being done. They have met a lot of people along the road trip and they've shared each other's channel with each other and connected outside. One, I was so excited. They were doing sandcastle art and they showed how to do a bridge. I mean, the bridge is out in the air, right? How do you do a bridge with sand? And they showed that. And I thought that was quite interesting. It's a really good art. So I'm making sure I don't have any other uppercase N's. Now I got to switch to the lowercase. And her husband, she shares him cutting the grass, and she does the what's that, shoveling. See, I don't live where there's snow, so I forgot what it's called. He shovels the snow in the wintertime. He has a snow blower. And Miss Southern Belle says Nona Grace looks amazing in red. So Brenda says, Nona, I got you. We are friends now. So Nona Grace, she's connected to your channel. So yay, thank you for joining her channel. You won't be bored. She shares all kinds of stuff. Let me tell you what she's doing right now that's really big, and I absolutely love it. It's a big hit. She's even doing shorts. Is sign language. She is teaching people sign language. She says it when she does it. And the best part is she does it at a speed that we can learn how to read it as well as signing. So if you ever wanted to learn sign language, you've got a teacher. Yep, she's awesome. I'm so excited. That's like one of my favorite things that she's ever done. I love the chickens and everything she shares. Yes. Miss Southern Belle says, yes, Jim is a great husband. Yes, he took great care of her and her channel and the house and the farm all at the same time. And Nona Grace was in bed, not feeling well, and he held down the fort. You were probably, okay, so you're welcome, Nona Grace. So Miss Southern Belle says, this is what you put, I fall at sign language, LOL. So I'm going to guess you mean you fail at sign language. Let me tell you, if you start watching Nona Grace's channel, you will learn very easily. I love to watch her and listen, and it's so easy to pick up. I used to study a little bit of sign language when my son was little. And to get them to do the little bit of signing that I learned, I would write sentences down for myself to learn. And I would teach the kids, and I would tell them if they wanted to ask me, like, what is for supper? Yes, we say supper. Okay, Miss Southern Belle, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Everybody say goodbye to Miss Southern Belle. She's leaving to go do a good deed for a lady. Happy sharing of your cancer keychains and all of your stuff for your cancer awareness for all your friends, Miss Southern Belle. And Nona Grace says, Brenda says to Nona Grace, you're welcome. So I'm doing U-turns. And Brenda is saying, have a blessed day to Miss Southern Belle. Y'all are wonderful. Okay, so now I know what Nona Grace is doing and what Miss Southern Belle's doing. Brenda, I'm trying to remember, did you share what you're doing right now while you're listening? I know there's a good number of people on YouTube that do cancer awareness stuff. There's one lady, Cancer as a Lifestyle. I don't remember her name, but part of her channel name is Cancer as a Lifestyle. She is a survivor, yes. Oh, maybe it's called Surviving Cancer as a Lifestyle or something like that. I think her name's in it too. I'll have to look that up. But any channel that I mention, I will put in the description below so that you all can go check each and every one out. But she does all kinds of crocheting squares, blankets, and quilts. She gets people from all over to send her squares and yarn to contribute to cancer people each and every year. And she actually logs how much she gets done each day or week. And of course, I wouldn't understand all that terminology because I'm not one to crochet, but I can do a chain with crocheting. I made my daughter, I'll have to have her send me a picture of it, of a baby blanket that I made her. And I do know how to do purl and knit with knitting, but it's been years. I'd rather do the crocheting because I can remember that better. But I probably could do, I don't know if they even call it a chain stitch for knitting as well as crocheting. I know crocheting is a chain stitch. And Nona Grace also does some crocheting and has shared that. And I believe she has an exercise bike of some sort, and she watches, at least she has in the past, watches and listens to people's channels, different videos and playlists for people while she's exercising. And she too is making walking videos. So if you want to be motivated by others that are walking and exercising, make sure you check out Nona Grace's walking videos. You check out Garden and Aquatics Remix. He does Small Steps with Sharon as well as Nona Grace. And then there's also 50 and Fantabulous. That channel of hers, her name is Lynn. She does walking videos. I knew she was walking every day, but I did not know that she was walking like 1.5 miles or more every day. No wonder she's doing so well. I commend her. She actually walked all the way to the store to get eggs, and then she ended up wanting to buy some juice, but then she just bought the eggs because they were supposed to help her with some sort of digital coupon on her phone, and I guess they couldn't, and she had to mute being in the grocery store on and off because of music, and she just got her monetization back, so she wants to be very careful with not having that. I know I saw one here somewhere. Anybody see a U-turn? There it is. I'm almost done with my U-turn symbols. I think I've already been on for a half hour. Does it show how long I've been on at your end, everybody? I think it does. It should show me. I mean to check, but I don't always remember. But I did remember to use my, oh, I won't even go there. It's hard for you to understand. Or maybe not. So sometimes I use my husband's phone to do live streams, but so I'll be signed into Mr. Thumbs Up, and then I'll sign in for StreamYard with Connection of Lives and Interests. So it ends up showing up on his side. Really? I'm already been on for 43 minutes? Holy wowza. That's crazy. Nona Grace says, I only use YouTube approved music. Thank you for telling me that, Nona Grace. I appreciate it. So, Nona Grace, have you ever heard of the music from YouTube that's allowed being on a shelf, being YouTube music on a shelf that's allowed, and then over time, they take some of that music off the shelf, and then it becomes copyright? Have you heard that before? Because I have, and unfortunately, it's a scary thing. And I've heard of really big channels getting copyright strikes and getting deleted, because another thing that I just learned is that you can have a video with music in the background, and all of a sudden they pick up on it months later, and you can end up with a bunch of strikes all at the same time and lose your channel, which is scary, especially for people that remix. That's what happened to Pond and Garden Sanctuary. So using those videos from other countries is not a good thing, because they come at you months down the line and you can get a bunch of strikes and have your channel taken away just like that. I'm doing hourglass symbols now. Nona Gray says, I have not heard of that. I use the original music that they had there 7 years ago. They are all shorts. Okay. Nona Gray says, I seem to use the same music over and over again. You know, I think that if it works for you and you don't have an issue, it's probably safer to stay with the same music. Oh, and Brenda, let me tell you, Nona Grace has a fascination with public bathrooms. So if she goes to any hotel or a public restroom at a restaurant or anything, she will show you the style and decor of their bathrooms, which I have found that some are very pretty and have shared a couple. You can get ideas from going places if you want to change up your bathroom, right? All right, y'all, this is long enough. I don't want to keep you. I know you have other people to support. So I'm going to end here. Thank you for keeping me company. Nona Grace, I'm glad that you're relaxing and doing well. And let's see. I guess Brenda never did comment what she was doing while she was listening. I was just curious. All right, let's see. All right, so Nona Grace says, when my daughter was young, we spent a lot of time in bathrooms. Oh, okay. And when we get older, we can spend a lot of time in there too, if you get my meaning. I'm having issues getting older. It's not fun. But it happens to the best of us. All right, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. If you like this video live stream, I hope you'll join my channel if you haven't. And I know everybody here listening on the live stream has. And I thank each and every one of you for your love, your thumbs up, your comments, all your support that you give. Thank you for connecting with each other. Thank you to Miss Southern Belle for all the links that she dropped. Don't forget, you can go back in the chat and connect with anybody that Miss Southern Belle dropped the links for, so you can connect with them. And then also I'll be putting them in the description below. And I'll also be putting them on my community post, because I want everybody to support each and every one of you. You guys are awesome channels. And also thank you for all those that are on the replay. I appreciate you as well. Be kind, be nice, be encouraging, no matter where you are through the internet. We can touch lives, we can make a difference, we can make people smile, laugh, and give encouraging words. And remember, keep the fun in all you do. And I just remembered Miss Judy May Collins, that ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming notifications for videos that you might want to watch and don't want to miss by getting notified of my next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Saturday, you all. Thanks for spending time with me. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. I got to turn it off.